And we're back. Today's job is we're going to just titivate back end of this tanker up, and you can see where I've started having a bit of a play with spray. So yeah, we're going to do that. We'll put that on the right way around. Somebody's had this bolt off at some stage and it's now the wrong way around. We'll clean all this gunge off the back of it and then we'll give it a quick spray just with red oxide. We'll clean this lot up. This where it's flaking a bit here, look. And then we're also going to have a quick tidying up do. Round and about, we're going to get this bag of string shoved all back in and sorted, and then sheet out at way, that all tidied up and out at way, and we'll fire it up. It hasn't run for a week or two because we've another project incoming, so we need a bit of space, so that's the plan. Right, so I've had a cleaning do. Turns out this is on the right way. It was just bent a bit wrong. So, cleaned that off. We've cleaned all this up. So we'll give it a quick blast with some red oxide now and see what it all looks like. Right, we've been messing with give drawbar its first dust in a grey primer. And we've give the back door its coat of red oxide. The near side, so on the slit on the fill gate, the connector is absolutely knackered, so we're going to take that off and replace it. Then that'll all be painted red. And then obviously we're back then to barrel and the wheels. I've been trying to find hubcaps with absolutely zero success because these tankers are now that old that the only thing that survives off them is the pumps, because the pumps were nearly indestructible. So we'll the pigeons require an Edward, and we'll just have another bit of a do at filling some of these pock marks, you can see, because obviously being white it shows them all, which makes it look a mess really. So we'll have another go at filling some of these and right down this side at tanker, and then we'll start again. But for now I'm going to leave that, let all paint I put on it dry, and we'll just switch over to this. The plan is to replace the lights plug, which should be there. So where I pulled the old one off. Whether I do that today or later on in the week, who knows. Depends if I'm feeling fit enough. Probably later in the week because I'm a lazy idle pig apparently. So I'll find a key and we'll just start her up. So now we'll see what she does. That was bad timing for Chopper to come past, weren't it? There you go, not started for 2 or 3 weeks, and off she goes, just like that. No wrong with that. Good evening, morning, afternoon. Delete is appropriate. Today's job is, no, I'm not cutting it up, is new number plate bracket. People will whinge that the number plate bracket's supposed to be on that side, which, yeah, maybe. But the lights, the wiring, this tractor had 2 spotlights when it was new, apparently. The original wiring for the spotlight, for that light, went down that side, and then it cut across underneath where we can see all those wires, came up to this one. Which leads me to believe that when it was new, it didn't have a number plate bracket, because it probably would have been an arable tractor from where it's come from, and it wouldn't have been on the road. Hence, no number plate bracket. But I don't need 2 spotlights. So, and the wires were very good order for that side. So that's what I've decided to do. Put this, will sit, see those 2 holes under there? Will sit in either the top 2 or the bottom 2 of those there, once I've got rid of the old spotlight mounting. So that's the plan for today. Whether it goes that way is something else. I've tried my best to get this off with sockets and WD and shouting at it, but it's not worked, so the old tools come out. I don't know which is the biggest tool thing at man driving it, but anyway, let's see if we can get that off. Right, bit of unfriendly persuasion, and that's been moved. So this mudguard is bent. Just, I don't know if you can see it right well. Just here. Just had something dropped on it, I think. Might replace it in time. But I'm trying to keep tractors as original as I can. But anyway, so this will sit like that. Registration plate attached, and then I have a light for it, so then all will be well. Once I find right size bolts. So yeah, I've stuffed it up. If you look at this side, there's 4 holes and spotlight. At this side, there's 4 holes for spotlight, plus 2 for registration plate. So what I'll have to do is put the plate this side and move that spotlight over there. Which, if I'd have listened to a certain Mr. Bolton when I was doing job, I wouldn't have had to do it now. But I thought, I know best. And that's what happens when you don't listen to people who know. Right, after a lot of messing, we've still that side to do. We have it mounted. Looking well, get a light over it now. And that bit of it's done. So I'm quite happy, and then we'll get that back in and wired up and fired up, and job's right. Right, we've got that wired up and fired up. I'm just having issues getting the number plate light to fit, but if it's got us though with tractor wiring that we've got down to number plate light, we're not doing right bad, are we? There's that to do, that plug socket. Probably one night this next week.